Okay. There we go. Okay, now we got it ready. Okay. We're getting ready. I'm supposed to start in 5 minutes, so I'll just wait for a few people to get on. Got the cards. Definitely got some extra tips and tricks because I know a lot of people like to know about their love life and what's going on with their love life. So I got some extra tips for how the cards relate, specific cards relate to love and also to travel. I don't know how many people are going to be traveling, but hello, how you doing, Smeg? I'm just waiting for people to join so I can start giving some free tarot card readings. I'm definitely ready now. So all you got to do is put your name and maybe a question, if you don't want a general, into the chat box, and we'll go from there. How does that sound? Just go ahead and, oh, hi, how you doing? I think it's T-Hole. Sorry, if you want a one-card reading, just drop your name, your actual name, first name, not the whole name, just the first name into the chat box. And if you have a question, you can go ahead and type that too, and I will definitely give you a one-card reading. T-Hole, that's funny. So a card just flipped out, and I thought, oh, maybe that's for you. It's upright, so talks about separation, rejection, grief. You have some grief going on. I oftentimes prefer to do more than one card because then I get the story. Oh, see that? No wonder you got some grief going on. So they're definitely right on there. So let's see. Will KB be coming home? Let's see what the cards have for you. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. That's part of the energy exchange that I like. And I do have a link to my website in the bio. I've got resources, tools. I got books that are free, some that are not. Okay. Will he be coming home? Let's see what we got. Okay, you got the Lover's card. So yes, definitely there's a reunion. Values are aligned. The relationships aligned. The choice was made that that's what would occur. Hope that helps. And thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate 1 billion likes. So all you got to do, guys, is drop your name and your question. Oh, thank you for the roses, T. No problem. Put your name, put your question. If you have one, I can do a general and I'll pull a card for you. And oftentimes what I end up doing is actually pulling more cards because I'm nosy and I want to know the story. And don't forget, you guys, after this, view it if you need to on my YouTube channel. And of course, the link to the YouTube channel is in my bio. All right. Thank you so much for the likes. Anyone else want a card? All you got to do is drop your name and your question. Thanks. Thank you, T. I really appreciate that. Did you send me all 498? Oh, geez. Sorry about that. Dropped you. There, we got her in there, right on my stand. Hey, Sarah. So I'll give you a general card since you don't have a question there. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. And this is for Sarah. This is general. Sarah. Here's for Sarah. So we have the 5 of Wands. This card talks about there being some competition or some strife or a little bit of conflict in regards to your workplace. I want to know more, but I'm only drawing one. Okay, Jade, we'll give you a general, please. What does Jade need? Thank you for the likes and the follows and shares. Okay, Jade, so you've got the King of Cups. So this is a person, right? This person provides some emotional balance, and they're very compassionate. So I'm wondering if you're thinking about a love relationship or how things are going in your relationship. Okay, Manula. So anyone who's just joined, all you got to do is drop your name and the question if you want. Otherwise, we'll just do a general so I can get that for you. And thank you so much for the likes and the shares. So Manula, this is for you. It is a general. Here you go. Oh, interesting. So I have another King of Swords. Now, I shuffled the heck out of these. So this is about a compassionate person, but I want to go further because I'm nosy. So there's some anxiety and despair in regards to this person, but then you got yourself, who's a quick thinker, organized, perceptive, independent, and that independency might be causing this little bit of strife that goes on just because the other person really likes to fix things. Okay, Yusuma, will Carmen and I have a healthy and committed relationship? Okay, so basically you want to know if it's worth pursuing. I feel like I need more than one card. Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. And the video will be posted on YouTube afterwards. So you can follow that in my bio. This is for Yusma. Telling me to cut, which is interesting. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. So I get messages or thoughts in my head. So we're going to go with this one because it's a person. Because we're talking about people. Will you have a committed relationship? Is it worth pursuing? So this person is what I call authoritative. When you get the King of Pentacles, it's authoritative. They can be a bit controlling. They like things to be done a certain way. And that may seem domineering. Now, when we get the next card, so it's reversed again. So it's a Seven of Swords. So this causes mental challenges for you because you are an independent person, right? At some point, you're going to feel like you need to break free, and you will definitely break free. So this is becoming that free spirit again. I know that there's some things that we do like about personalities like that because they feel like they have it together and they feel like they can actually support us in many ways. But what is the downfall to that? Thank you for the follows and the likes. Now, I don't know if you want to well, you can drop your name in there if you would really like one, or I can just pull a card for you. But I like to get the name so that it helps put the energy into the cards. So that's what I'd like you guys to do, is drop your name in there and a question if you have it. And I thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the follows. The shares are really important. It helps other people because remember, these are free. I'm not asking for anything except for I would like that kind of exchange, you know, a share, a follow, a like, something like that. And when you get to my YouTube channel to review, if you want to or need to, ooh, we got roses coming in from a star. Hey, how about I pull a card for you? I don't know your name. I want to say Rose. Hey, I didn't do your reading yet. Or was that Yusuma? Let me see. I got to go back. Oh, I did finish yours. Yes. So hopefully you caught it. If you didn't, it will be posted to the YouTube channel and you can definitely go review it. Thank you for the roses. Sorry about that. Sometimes, you know, it's hard. It's easy to see the bright white when you're doing a live. So, but that underneath, like your actual name is gray. And it's difficult to see that. And you're so very welcome. Okay, so if you just joined, all I'd like you to do is drop your name in there if you'd like me to put in a card. Hi, how you doing? Oh my God, I haven't been on here very much, eh? I tell you, so I work in the healthcare field as well. And, you know, with things, how they going and stuff like that, sometimes people are sick. And I ended up having to pick up several extra shifts and I had to work all evenings. On call. It was crazy. But, you know what? There's a reason for it, and I'm happy for it. Okay, so let's go with Alexia. I'm going to do a general for you. Thank you for the roses. I'm going to do a general for you since you didn't put in a question. This one here is for Alexia. Oh, they're going to make me cut for everybody, which is okay. Okay, Alexia, it appears that there has been a lot of things going on in your life that feel like, you know, your world might be crumbling apart, but it's actually not crumbling apart. What's happening is there needs to be an ending in order to have a new beginning, right? So it's a change, a transformation. And I say that it feels like everything's falling apart is because that's what the Tower is about, right? So there's a lot of avoidance. You don't want to face that kind of stuff because you know what? You have a fear of change. But I tell you, you get the Two of Swords next, right? So this is blocking your emotions. But if you allow other people to help, then you will get rid of that restless, energetic stuff that's happening in your life. But you need to move through it. And when you do that, you will have a new vibrancy. You'll have a new way of being. Okay. Hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's crazy, eh? How that happens. Thanks, Alexia, for all your feedback. I love it. Okay, Esma, what do you need to know about love? Okay, let's see. Thanks for the follow and the likes, you guys. And shares would be really nice. Okay, Esma, this is for you. What do you need to know about love? Okay, let's see. So, there's major arcanas in here, so they're life-changing things, right? So, in regards to love, when we look at this card, this is a controlling card or a willpower. You do like things a certain way, right? You have this determination within you. And because of that, what happens is you get disappointed in love relationships because some people and the people that you have been attracted to don't know how to handle that. So it causes you a lot of loss in that way. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a real evaluation. You just need to look or change the way you're looking at how you control situations or how you deal with your life so that you allow people to come in. Okay, Frida, is Greg talking to another woman on WhatsApp? Thank you for the likes and shares, you guys, and gifts and all of that. Don't forget, these will be posted on my YouTube channel within a half an hour of the live being ended, so that you can go and view them. And thank you for the follow. Okay, Frida, we got some cards that fell out. I'm just going to leave them there and cut because they say also cut. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. This is the Four of Cups, right? So someone's being extremely aloof with you. So they're not telling you the whole truth. It's because they're trying to manage the time that they have, right? And it feels like, you know, it seems like a bad luck thing that occurs to you all the time. Like you always tend to find these type of people. So when those cards come out like that, I would have to say definitely yes. Definitely with the aloofness, not telling you stuff. And you know, yeah, you can ask another one. Definitely. Okay, is a romantic offer coming soon? Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to go with this because you had this, the Seven of Cups prior, so this is moving forward, right? So I know that sometimes it feels hopeless or feels like there's nothing good coming, but definitely there is that breakdown that you have with these partners in communication. You're moving past that, and there you go. Unified love, partnership, attraction, and relationships. So definitely it's coming very soon. Will I reach my goals? Okay, so there you go. I'm just going to scroll back a little bit here. This is for most significant sky. Kind of a cool name. Will I reach my goal before the summer? Don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. Will you reach your goal before the summer? So I'm going to pull a 3 card. I know I said these are going to be 1 card, but I just struggle with doing 1 card. I want more information. Nosy. Just nosy. Okay, this is kind of cool. Okay, this is an action card. You're supposed to be taking action, right? So this is unrealistic expectations is what this is saying. And again, this is in regards to finances, right? So this lack of long term, because you're looking short term, you're saying by the summer, this lack of long term acceptance causes limited success. But if you can allow for more time, then you will not have the anxiety and despair and the fear that comes up by not achieving those goals. Make sense? Okay. Oh, I'd love you to keep me posted. Okay. I seen another one there that I wanted to do. Oh, here it is. Okay. Anmol. Will my parents accept my boyfriend for marriage happily? Okay. Will the parents accept the relationship with glee? Okay, let's see what we got for you. You know, guys, this is so much fun. Don't forget to hit the likes and don't forget to hit the shares. Okay, so these are your parents. Interesting how, I love how these cards work, right? They always come up with, it's like the what the fuck factor. That's what I think of it. Sorry if anyone's offended by swearing. So your father, he's about fairness, justice, right? He kind of lays down the law. And your mother more so goes by her gut feelings. You know, sometimes if she just doesn't feel right, she's not going that road. She's not going to change her mind. Very, very adamant about how things go. Then when it comes to you, you have this indecision, right? Like you want to do it, but you're afraid of these 2 types of behaviors. Now we'll see if they will accept, right? So you got a cup card, right? And this one here is about being aloof. But if you think about that, it's because you're hiding what's the actual significance of this person. And if you stop doing that, then things will move forward. They'll move to completion. And definitely, oops, sorry, I flipped it. Definitely they will be open to change. And they'll be open to looking at this relationship in a different light. You need to be more honest. Okay, Kaylee. Will I get a position in Fiji this year? Don't forget to like, follow, and share. And I love the feedback too, because I read these cards all the time. I've never really had someone say, hey, that doesn't make sense at all, unless I've misunderstood the question. Okay, Kaylee, will I get a position in Fiji this year? I thank you guys for the likes and shares and follows. Oh, okay, wait, look. Cool. This card is the major travel card. So this means there will be travel by air over water, more than likely. Then you get the 7 of Wands. Yes, the job is challenging, and yes, it's going to be challenging to work out all the logistics of how you're going to get there, but love it. Major life changing. It's definitely, you will feel less restricted. You'll be letting go, and it won't feel like you have to sacrifice that much. So yes, for sure. Okay. No problem, Infinity. Okay, Seth. Will Wilma and I romantically be together in the future? This is for Seth. Don't forget to like, shares, and follows, guys. And remember, this will be on YouTube after, so you can review it if you need to. You know, I have some really cool, I got a book that I wrote on my page. It's on my website, which there's a link in the bio under resources. It's a free book. If you have Kindle, it's free. And it helps to change how we think and what we do, because subconsciously we literally mess our own lives up. So this book teaches you how to. Although be warned, the book is quite straightforward. So you might be offended by how it's written because I didn't want to pussyfoot around anything. Okay. Ooh, well, okay. Seth, this is for you. This is the Lover's card, right? This is union. The relationship is very powerful because the values are aligned. So, but at this time, the other person is healing. They're recovering from some mental stress and some past things that have occurred to them. But there's a rebirth in all of this. So there is absolution. Definitely, you guys will be together, but to have some patience because they're actually recovering. Okay, you're welcome so much. Will stay in my current, so Infinity, will staying in your current job be stable? Will it be stable? Let's take a look here. It's coming up that you have another idea, though. I know stability. This is stability, and fruition is all very important to you. But how does that make you feel, right? I know that from this card, you're down to earth, you're very logical, right? You like the security of that. But you know what? In the end, like with that job, does it actually feed you? Does it help you feel like you can grow? Because it's showing that you'll feel stifled, and then there'll be a breakdown. So I want you to just take a look at whether or not that's something you want to do for the rest of your life. Well, hi there. So what we're doing in here is you just drop your name and your question if you have one in the chat box. It just helps me grab your energy if I have your name. And like, share, follow. That's basically the energy exchange of this. I am going to post the video live, the live video, to my YouTube channel, which there's a link in there. There's a link to my website in my bio. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for the likes. Don't forget to tap that like button, you guys. It gets more people in here, and I would really love that. We're going to do this for an hour is how long I planned on doing this today. Okay. So this is for, I'd say it's Kishnia. I know you didn't drop your name in there, but that's okay. You got your hello. It just makes it easier for me, guys. That's all. Thank you so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. So this is a general for Kishnia. Okay, so let's start with this. When we have the moon upright like this, it talks about anxiety, fears, insecurities that come from the subconscious mind. So it's belief systems that you have about yourself. And they're asking you to actually understand that perfectionism is not something that is required to have a perfect life. Okay? So if you can do this, you will have a transformation. Instead of, this is saying there's a resistance to change. But if you realize that, or look at your belief systems a little more, a message will come through, and you will definitely have the victory and the determination and all of the things you desire in an easier way. Okay. Oh, Kishnia, thank you for putting that like that. That helps. I hope that reading makes sense to you. Okay. When will I talk to my parents about my boyfriend for the marriage again? Okay, let's see when. I'm looking for a time frame. What would be the most advantageous for you in order to have you, or so you can win their support? Okay, so I'm going to use this one because this is messages, right? Mentally, you need to give a message, and don't feel like you have to worry about it, right? Because they're saying there's insecurity, worry, you're afraid, and you already said that, right? And if you do that, so this is your time frame, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, you're going to get 3 different opportunities, and you will have a reason to celebrate. So at least you get to choose between, a few of them, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay, I hope you don't wait 3 months. Okay. Okay, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. I know I got it written up there. I asked for all of us, what do we need to know? We need to balance and prioritize things a little bit better, all of us, instead of trying to do so many things at once. If we can do that, it'll help us be more adaptable to things that are going on. I know you're scared. It says you're scared. Major worry, major anxiety. But you know what? The worst thing that could happen is they won't agree. I mean, that's not going to kill you. That's not going to kill the relationship. Just think of it that way. It's not as bad as you think. We always make it into such a huge thing in our own minds. And I know it comes from experiences. And, you know, I would recommend going to my website, going and getting my free book. And I just had a freaking deja vu here. So going and getting my free book on Kindle. It's under the resources tool. It's not a long book. It's like 76 pages, but the information in it is huge. Very helpful. Fertility reading. Okay, so if you just found out you're pregnant, what would you like to know about that? That would be more, you know, because it's too open-ended, that one. No, I'm doing them free, Darlene. All I'm doing is go ahead, drop your name, and I'm just trying to go down the line. I'm sorry if I skip people, but I'm trying to go down the line is all I'm trying to do. So if you drop your question there. Okay, Darlene, will you be moving? And then I'll do infinity there. Okay. Will you be moving? Let's see what we can get. So I do have this, there's several cards for moving. So I'm going to see which one is the most relevant. I don't have any cards here that are relevant for moving for you, but I'm going to read this one because this one talks about your skills. And it feels like you're thinking about moving for a work reason or to gain something better. So this is resourcefulness. You are so resourceful no matter where you are. And your personality is of a leader. So you don't have to worry about whether you stay or go, but it's not showing that you're going to be moving, right? There's a celebration, but not moving. Yeah, thank you. Don't forget those likes. I love. Hi! There you are. How you been? Oh my God. So nice to see you. Hey, I put a book up on my website that's free that you can go read that I wrote. It's only 76. I want you to go see it. Okay. I can do a general about your fertility. Now, I know you're pregnant, but I'll just see what happens here. A general. Elijah, I'm so happy to see you. I was hoping that I would see you. Okay. So I'm going to use this card for about fertility because, I mean, this card is the high priestess, right? And kind of when you're pregnant, that's what you are, is a high priestess. This is higher powers. So this is supposed to be pregnancy. It almost feels like it's a gift, like you had to try, right? So this removes all of the feeling of constriction that where you were trying, that's gone. And definitely this is a long-term rewarding thing for you. So it's going to be perfect. Okay, Infinity, let's go back, or Yusma, let's go back to, will it impact your relation with your parents if you talk to them? Okay. You know, they're telling me they will love you no matter what. I don't even need cards. The overwhelming sense of love that I get. Your parents, they don't think you can do anything wrong. They try to guide, they say, they do things like that. But it's only because they love you so much. I almost feel like crying. So definitely no, it's not going to do anything. Hey, Elijah, how have your studies been going? Oh, I moved this instead of the chat. Oh, you have COVID. What? Okay, Elijah, I'm going to do a health one for you. You have COVID? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, here's your health one. Strength. You are stronger than a lot of people around you. So your immune system, everything, I know sometimes COVID doesn't feel that great, but I don't think it's as bad for you as for others. And the reason why I say that is because of your belief systems. You're strong. And when this card comes up, it's not that you're going to die, right? You know that. This is actually one of the best cards you can get. So it will be fine, perfectly fine, which makes me happy. Okay, Darlene. Did my husband love... Oh, really? You too? Yeah, that's how But you notice, like, that's how the information comes in, right? Feelings that are not mine. And then they're gone because I'm moved on to the next. I do love how this works. Did my husband love me when he passed away, Darlene? Okay. I guess I'll let the spirits come and talk. And I get so many messages and bothered by spirits, in my opinion. Only because it's overwhelming, and it has been overwhelming for most of my life. So I've chose to use a tool like tarot cards instead of allowing everything to just flow through me in regards to what the spirits are telling me. So did your husband love you? Yes. Is he still around you? Yes. He says he sends you messages. And there are times when you know the message is for you, but you try to deny it. I'm just hot. So this is another reason, because I just get so hot from that energy, right? It feels like when he passed away, there was things left unsaid, but it wasn't because he didn't love you. It's because he didn't have time. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps. I know, right? Elijah? What do I believe? Oh, that is a really good question. What awaits for us after that? Now, I don't know what everybody, don't forget the likes and the shares and the follows, but I don't know what everyone else believes in here, but I think you're probably in alignment with me. That do we actually dissipate? Now, I used to be a Jehovah's Witness when I was a kid, and I had to read the Bible back to front to back. And in the Bible, it states that when we are deceased, or when we pass from this world, we get our light body. Now, after that, I did a lot of studying in quantum physics and the cells, because I'm also a science person, right? I work in the healthcare field. I'm a lab person. Like, I like science. So it does not make sense when you go with the laws of the universe and the laws of physics and the laws of quantum physics that we just stop, that we're nothing. I firmly believe that we always have one foot in that realm and one foot here. That's why we can be so connected spiritually or with our intuition to that. So I think we choose what we're going to do next. Are we going to stay? Are we going to come back? Are we going to... That's just my belief. Reincarnation to me is a science. Okay. Okay. Your mother's brother died. What exactly does he want? I think the question needs to be a little bit more defined, in the sense that he passed away. And what they're saying is, you want to know if he was ready to go, right? Did he prepare as much as he wanted to? No, he didn't prepare, because no one can prepare as much as they want to. He's kind of chuckling, saying, hey, I wanted to do more. He was the type of person who was always helping, right? So in his belief system, or his mind, or the way he is, he could always do more. But yes, he was ready to go. You know, when we take those exit points, we're ready. Trust me. And yes, he's in peace. He's smiling. He's smiling, thinking that, when he says that you are kind of like him, in the sense that you love and care so much about other people, not in the sense of what they think, but how they feel. And he was the same way. I think he made people feel, because he makes me feel safe. He makes me feel like I'm looked after. So I like that. Sophie and William, or Sophia, will William and I get married? I think we got more spirits here than, once you open those gates, you guys, they show up. They show up. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just overwhelming is all. And it's probably because I push it away a lot because it is so overwhelming. Okay. Will you guys be married? So we have the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to choose, there's two queens here. So this is really about you, right? What you would like. Should we perhaps ask the question, how does William feel? That's what they're telling me. Ask that question. Because it seems like you're a little bit unsure about how he feels. Feels like there's a chase going on here, and then a push, and then a chase, then a push, then a chase, then a push. Okay. Okay, we're going to use this. The same card came up. So this is you. That's how you feel, what you would like. What does he like? He is detached, okay? Right? Like, it almost feels like he wants to, but he doesn't want to. He doesn't know yet because he doesn't want to miss an opportunity. Does he think like that? That there's something better might come along? I need you to really think about that. Okay. What should you do for him? Just be, all he says is just know that he loves you. It's not about doing for him because he's doing for everybody else all the time. Oh, Elijah, you were born 1 year after your great-grandpa died, and I think I was him in a past life for many. Oh, okay, that's wicked. And I think that actually, that's true. That is definitely true. But he's saying, do not carry the same burdens or have the same situations occur like him. He's trying to make it better or change how he was. Feels like he was quite a harsh man. That's the word he's saying, harsh. So he was very stern, very, very stern, and he doesn't want you to be like that. Oh, you don't have any idea. Okay, Sophia. I think you need to just, ask more questions, or not even ask questions. Pay attention to how he behaves. His behavior is going to tell you everything. It doesn't mean that it won't occur. It's just at this moment, that's how he's feeling. Grandma, yeah, fair. That's fair. That's definitely fair. But you should ask your grandma if he was set in his ways. Use that term. He says, ask if I was set in my ways. Because you struggle between, and I think this is the point, you at this time struggle between following what you're told or what the belief system says is right and moving into something different, something that's out of the box, kind of like an outlier is what you are. Okay. So what we're doing, guys, is we are dropping your name in there if you want to comment, and I will be posting the live to my YouTube channel so that you guys can watch it and review or do whatever you need to do with it, definitely. And I'm just mentioning that I do have a book I put. So I wrote this book a little while ago, and I didn't really do too much with it. I did put it on Amazon, so it can be purchased, but I purposely made it a free Kindle so that people could get it because I really like to share my knowledge. I have done a lot of training in many different modalities, and the book is very good at helping you see you so that you can move forward from the things you don't like. Okay. Welcome, welcome. Just drop your name in there. I wonder where Jen is. I haven't seen Jen. Hey, Elijah. Jen's usually in here. I kind of miss her too. since I was gone for so long, like 2 weeks. That's a long time. And don't forget to like, follow, and share, you guys. I really appreciate that. Okay. So here you go, Elijah. I asked about your grandpa. I asked, so it pops out with this. So he did make people feel safe. He was a person who, emotionally he was there, but he was stern, very, very stern, which is okay, which caused people to withdraw from him a little bit because they didn't understand what he was doing, right? And, that confusion, because he'd be one way then another, makes sense for you, would cause that in people. But overall, he was a great, great man. When you got the sun, like successful, positive, vitality. He had his moments of being fun. What happened was, with COVID, now that you mentioned it, I didn't even want to mention that. I work in the healthcare field, right? So there has been people who have been sick, and not with COVID, but just sick. So you're not allowed to come to work. So I had to cover several shifts all evenings and on call. So I was working 24 hours a day for 14 days. Not that I had to be awake. It's just sometimes I only got an hour or two of sleep in 24 hours due to it. Yeah, it was crazy. So I just didn't have the energy to actually get on here. But all of a sudden I've got energy to, I've been writing journals because I've been thinking about what can I do to help people understand or just be better in their own selves. So like dream journals, my kids have been coming with me with dreams, like these crazy dreams. And it's like, what does this mean? So I actually am building, which will be posted in the next 5 days, a dream book that has instructions, why you should do it. And I know sometimes I'm a little bit harsh in the sense like on the inside cover, it's like, why the fuck should I do this? Right? But then I explain why you should do dream journaling, like why it would help you, why it helps process things that are going on, because your dreams are your subconscious mind, right? So, and then it's got some areas in it where you can, who was there, what was there, so that you have a guide to what information do you need to gather in the moment when it's 2 a.m. and you just woke up from a dream. So yeah, that's coming. That's coming. It'll be there in the next 5 days, and it'll be on my website on the resources, but there's the free book on there right now. Okay. So if you guys would like, I've got 20 minutes left that I'm going to be on here. So anyone who drops in, you need to put your name there. If you have more questions, you can go ahead and put more questions. Don't forget to like. It really helps get it out there when people are like really liking the live, so that more people see it and can join. So if you want yourself a reading, 1-card reading, go ahead, drop your name in there. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate that. And I will give you a general, or if you have a question, I will definitely pull for your question. So we got Bambi. You're sending me likes, but I haven't seen a question in there. At least I don't think I have at all. Definitely. Well, Elijah, that's funny, right? Because that this world, you actually know this, that this world is part of the physical. When we move forward, when we go back to our light body, those same things don't occur. It's pure, pure love. If you can ever feel the happiest you've ever been, that's how they feel. Definitely, because every time they come through, the only time, okay, this is an interesting story. The only time that I have ever witnessed and been exposed to somebody who was not at peace is because it was a little boy. I was in Vegas, okay? This little boy, I was in the park. Don't ask what I was doing in the park. I was in the park anyways, and I was sitting on this swing, right? And all of a sudden I felt, like when a cat scratches you, that burning of the scratch? Well, I felt that, but there was nothing there. So I researched the area and why that would have occurred. Because the next morning when I woke up, there was claw marks down my arms, right? So I looked it up, and apparently a little boy had been in a horrific accident. A drunk driver had run him over at the park, and he doesn't know he's dead. he's stuck at the park, because what happens when they get stuck like that, and not all, but some traumatic events, is they keep reliving it. So I was on the swing that he liked, apparently, because in the paper, I found a newspaper article. It talked about how he loved that swing. So that's why he scratched me. It was because he wanted me off his swing. He doesn't know he's dead. So that's where poltergeists or people who are spirits who can influence this physical world, because there's got a foot in it, right? That they can knock stuff over. I wonder if you guys had any stories like that. Will I be, okay, this is for Gerline. Will I be with my current boyfriend forever, or will we end things soon? Okay, let's see. So all I'm asking is outcome of the relationship. That's all I'm asking, because that's more direct. Okay, I'm going to use this card because this is the hope card, right? But when it's upside down, there's some dissatisfaction there, right? And sometimes it causes both of you to withdraw. And this card is also about loss and regret. So don't regret anything by pulling away like that. But it says you guys will work it out. You'll definitely work it out. So make sure that you're more open and don't withdraw. Okay. Oh, is there a way to get him out of the loop? As far as I know, so I did some research on it. As far as I know, there's no clear evidence to push him out of the loop. They just stay there. Although there's some people that say they can help them move out of the loop. Now, when I was doing, roaming around like I was doing, definitely I was telling them they can go, but sometimes they don't believe you, and most of the times they don't, right? I mean, they're stuck in a loop. So you should research that. I did some. Hi there, Nicety and Terry. Okay. Will I meet my forever person soon? Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so I got to pull them up the right way. It was reversed, right? So this is disharmony and imbalance. So I need you to take a look at yourself, because there's a misalignment in what you believe that partner would be. So I think you've passed up some of your forever, but you get the Knight of Pentacles. So yes, someone is coming. They have routine. They're extremely efficient. And I think you like that, because you're kind of rigid that way. You have certain things you like that way, right? They're very methodical. And you're going to have a choice between two people. Okay, that's kind of cool. So watch for this person. They're jealous. They're moody. So you get to choose between the two, the one you like and the one you don't. And when you do, yes, they're coming, and they're coming soon. Two of them. Lucky you. I want two to pick from. Okay, I'll see if I can get Beth to come. It kind of helps if I can get Beth to show up, eh? I know I don't do this often. Okay, so what I sense from whoever that is, they always stand behind me. What I sense from that is, yes, it was tragic. Yes, it's tragic for you, not for her. She's saying that was the time. That was the exit point. That's the only way I can say it. And yes, it was accidentally, but it wasn't like the little boy, right? Or it wasn't a murder. There wasn't violence in it that would keep them stuck. I mean, even though it was accidental, it doesn't mean that it was horrific. And she says it wasn't horrific. So she says, don't worry about her. She's happy. She's fine, right? She thinks she's okay. And she's around. She comes around. Oh, you know what I hate the most about spirits, calling spirits like that, is the heat. I get so darn hot. Just sweat. Will he become a professional soccer player? That's an interesting question. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to choose this pile because this one's about hope, about your dreams, about what you're passionate about, right? So what they're passionate about. And sometimes there's a little bit of isolation in that because busy doing that. So because they're so focused on that goal, that dream, everyone else seems to be set aside and it makes them feel lonely. But definitely the hard work, the stress that they go through will cause achievement in regards to that, because we asked about soccer. Okay, Terry, will you meet your soulmate soon? You know, I'm getting the thought, of the difference between the soulmate and the twin flame. Now, do you want the soulmate or do you want the twin flame? Can you comment on that? You're welcome. I'd like to know the soulmate. Okay. All right. Because it feels like, the only reason why I ask is because it feels like you like extreme passion. You like that connection of passion, right? Where the soulmate doesn't feel as passionate, but definitely there's a deep, deep love there. So I guess that's why maybe you're moving out of the cycle. Okay, we got the Lover's card. So that's, this, in my opinion, the soulmate card, right? And this person, they have a tendency to be a little bit lazy. So it's giving you direction. So don't worry if they don't have the same gumption that you do, right? And then definitely that balance is coming. And this gives me my time. So they're telling me 2 months, 2 years, 4 years. So you're going to have opportunities as long as you're energetically matching. Remember, you got to energetically match the person to collide with the person. It's not like you go hunting. You don't need to go hunting. You'll just collide, which is really cool. Oh, see? Oh, right. Right. No, she didn't intend, but okay, let's explain that a little bit. We all have exit points, not that we, plan it. We don't plan it. We plan it before we show up, that we're going to allow ourselves a choice to exit at this point or exit at that point. Or so if anyone in here has had near-death experiences, where it was like, oh my God, that was close. That's an exit point. So you have a choice whether or not you were going to go then or whether or not you're going to choose another exit point that you set up for yourself. So this is not thinking on a human term. This is way bigger than that. This is, if you can stretch your mind out to, you get to choose. Just, you're not doing it like, and people talk about, well, what about suicides? Well, there's a choice. There's always a choice. It just seems bad for poor us. We're stuck behind not gathering the whole concept because we don't understand. We literally, and I can't say that anybody can fully understand it. And I'm skimming the bottom of it. Like there's more to it than that. Okay, Lisa. I'll do a general for you, Lisa. And, what they're saying is yes, because I'm hot again. They're saying yes, that's getting there. But they're saying I don't have it all. And I don't. But I'm getting there. So that helps. Okay, Lisa. Okay, we'll do you next, Devil. Okay, this is a general for Lisa. Okay, so this is about manifestation. So you have been thinking about creating something financially. You want to increase your finances, right? So you are going to be given an opportunity to increase your finances, and there's going to be extreme prosperity from it. I'll do double next, and then I'll do you. Okay, Juliet? All right, double. All I'm asking for that is there something that you can do to help, right? And I know what they're telling me. Like, how can you help the situation? Okay, we're going to start with this, right? So this is childhood memory. So it's somebody coming, and it won't be you, coming in to help. So this is how it's going to help. Somebody's going to come in to help them, that will allow them to let go of what is causing this issue. We'll call it an issue. And you know what? There's a higher power that will work things out. So yes, I can understand why you're stressed, but I don't think that it's going to end up being as bad as you think, you know, where someone, that's their life. That's all they do. It's almost like it's an experiment of some sort. Okay. I'm going to do Juliet next. You're welcome. No problem. Don't forget to like, follow, and share. And you know, these will be posted on YouTube. This is for Juliet. I'm asking for a general. Okay. I'm going to use this, but I want to know what this is about. Like, what are you trying to manifest? What are you trying to create? So this gives me a little bit of help. You're trying to create a more stable lifestyle. So things are not as stable as you would like them to be. There seems to be some conflict going on in regards to, you know, how you pay for things, in regards to work, right? But that burnout, so you work way too much, right, is causing lack of progress. So you need to take some time out, and then there will be harmony and there will be alignment in your life. Quit working so hard. Yes, you can recover from it faster. Every night before you go to bed, you tell your body, heal. You tell it, and it will do what it's told. Seriously, it's energy. Just tell it. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to move the comments. Okay. Bambi, yes, definitely. I post all these lives to YouTube. Oh, you don't want a reading? Yeah, I post them onto YouTube so that they can be followed. So there's one up there now. I've got several, but I started doing that on the last live. So every live will be posted, definitely. Okay? No problem. Okay, Samantha. Is Walter the person I'm going to get married to? I like that you just missed it. I missed the end. The person. Okay, let's see how Walter, so the question they want me to ask is, Walter, a match for you? For whatever reason. I hope that works. I hope that you're okay with that. Is Walter a match for you? Okay, so the first card that comes out is loneliness. So you're feeling loneliness, so that's maybe why you want to do that, but definitely he's a match. Okay, makes sense. That will remove the loneliness, right? And he's an authority figure. You trust him. You believe that he is capable of being your partner. So yeah, good match. Okay. No, thank you so much. Yeah, Juliet. I could do a little love reading for sure. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, you guys. I appreciate the shares and the comments and the likes. And I want to tell you about my free book. Go get my free book on my website. Click the link in my bio and go get the free book under resources. Okay, so a love reading for Juliet. When it comes to love, there has been a lot of conflict that goes on, disagreements, right? That happens in strife in your love relationships that makes breakdown in communication occur. And sometimes that causes these experiences that you've had in your relationships. But definitely you do work through it. You have worked for it. But this is someone new coming in. I would say you're not married, because there's somebody new coming in that's going to give you that gratitude, that love, that security, able to look after. I want to know, is that right? Is that right? Okay. So what do I got? I got 8 minutes, you guys. But I'm going to stay on here. If you have any more questions, you can go ahead and drop your name in there or question. Somebody wants a message in regards to, you know, their own heart. Definitely. Okay, Candace, general. I know, right? That's why I love these cards, because they're so, you know what they actually are? They're validating what I feel. So perhaps, and here I am learning on a live, perhaps I don't trust the information I'm getting because I don't know or have not learned to differentiate between what is coming from me and what is coming from them. I point to them because they stand behind me all the time. So that's what I think maybe why I prefer the cards, is because it's a validation. I guess I'm going to have to learn to overcome that and just allow the messages to flow. Okay, Candace, general. You want a message, do you? Okay, we'll start by telling you, make a wish. This is the hope card. So you have a lot of dreams and hopes. You have high expectations for yourself and what you would like, right? But sometimes you feel that it moves a little bit slowly, not as fast and quick as you would like, but you always, and look at, okay, I said someone wanted something in regards to their heart, right? This is you, because now we get this reversed. So you've been disappointed. That's what they're talking about when things don't move the way you like them to move. There's been misalignment in values between people that you have dated, and it has caused you to feel like you're constricted, but you need to let go of those things in the past. You must, because something's coming, someone's coming that will remove the strife, the conflicts, and you will have that person, that authority figure that, well, it's not authority figure, it's someone that you trust. You have this habit of not trusting people. Okay? Have you? Oh, I should probably, I know it happens all the time, but I should just learn to trust the information that's coming in. Because I do see the signs, like I get hot. When I'm hot, I know they're talking. I know it's not me because I'm cooking. So I think maybe that's my cue. Everyone has a different feeling, sensation, or something that lets them know, okay, they're talking to me. And then the words come in. They just drop in my head. Try a few. Well, you know what? Okay, today I did, I think 4 readings with absolutely no cards. The feeling was just so overwhelming that I felt like it, right? I just had to. Yeah, okay. Who did you say was coming again? Oh, you had the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is someone who's quick acting. So what they actually like, is so energetic. They've always got things on the go. They have tons of energy, which you like. So they're very goal orientated, but they think with their head as opposed to their heart, right? So don't expect a whole bunch of, roses, flowers. They're not going to be doing the whining and dining thing. Although they'll take you out for supper, but there's not going to be a whole elaborate plan going on. Do you know what I mean? Okay. All right, guys. So I really enjoyed this session, because thank you for allowing me to tap into the spirit realm. Well, I feel like getting me to, because you guys have very powerful connections with the people and the loved ones that you asked for, and they definitely showed up for you. And I'm proud that I can actually allow them to speak through me. Okay. I will see you guys later. Within 30 minutes, this live will be uploaded to YouTube. You can click in my bio, the YouTube button. It'll take you right to my YouTube. And if you would like, and I would really like it if you went to my website and went to the resources tab and went and got my book, because it's free on Kindle. You don't have to pay for anything. I really think that it'll help a lot of us. It sure helped me writing it, that's for sure. Zodiac sign, when we got a night of, oh, you know what they talk, okay, Scorpio, not that it's bad, it's just Leos and Scorpios. So it's a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Gemini. That's what's coming. Okay? You're very welcome, you guys. I really enjoy you guys. Have a good day. We'll hit cancel.